So let's talk about transcription and captions. So there's multiple benefits of making captions for your videos. So from an accessibility point of view, captions are essential for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. So it's great for accessibility, but also it's kind of become a bit of a phenomenon on things like Netflix, where users who aren't deaf or hard of hearing are using subtitles more and more, just as a second way of taking in the information. But it's not just for the sake of accessibility. Netflix actually said that 40% of their viewers watch with subtitles on. They're also important for complying with web accessibility legislation. So there's all different file types available in terms of captions. Some of the most popular ones are SRT and VTT. So SRT is a bit more basic than VTT, for instance, but it is more common. VTT allows you to go and edit the CSS, so you can actually change how your subtitles appear and how they look visually. So things like the font, and any other CSS variables you want to apply, like maybe a background or just where they're placed on the screen, for instance. Different services will support different file types, so definitely do your research. It's not the end of the world if you do create your files in the wrong file type, as there are converters out there, but it will save you a lot of time just to choose the right file type from the get-go. Now, there's also lots of AI tools you can use to generate these subtitles from video content. And these are great in terms of cost. It's a lot cheaper than paying for a human to sit down and transcribe your videos, but they do have limitations. They often come with a lot of mistakes, and they still need a bit of human interaction to actually fix them up and get them all correct. What you can also find with AI subtitles is that it can't tell the difference between some simpler words and some more industry-specific terms. For instance, we found that DAW, when pronounced as do, can often be confused with door. So let's take a look at some options in terms of AI captions generation. So this one here is called Descript, and it allows you to drag in a video file and it will automatically transcribe it, and then you can go in and start editing it yourself. They're all pretty similar. This one here, Otter.ai, this one's mainly used for things like Zoom meetings, but you can upload videos to it and it'll transcribe them for you, and you can download the transcriptions in different formats. There's also this one from Amazon Web Services, Amazon Transcribe. What's cool about this one is it does let you feed the AI more information. So for instance, you can give it a load of transcriptions that you know are correct, and it can learn from those. And you can also import things like a custom vocabulary, so you can give it some industry-specific terms that it might not recognize, and it will start to recognize those. But like with all of these solutions, they are based on AI, so it's not perfect. Once we get our subtitles out of Amazon Transcribe, we tend to run our custom scripts on them from within a text editor, and this just tidies them up a bit and replaces some of the wrong words, but again, it's not perfect. So it does still require a lot of human intervention. So in which case, it might be better to go with one of the other solutions potentially, where editing them is a lot more user-friendly. Now there's also another solution I'm liking at the moment, which is called CapCut. This is actually a whole video editing software that is that you can use in the cloud. You can get it on your phone, and it's owned by the same company as TikTok. But they also have a subtitling, like auto caption subtitle generator, and it's really good. You get obviously the same issues with others, but it seems to be pretty good. The only thing with this though is that your subtitles would be burned into the video, so you wouldn't be able to turn them off. But if that doesn't matter to you, or if that's what you want, I would definitely take a look at CapCut, as it is a free option. And if you do pay for CapCut as well and get their pro subscription, you can export subtitles as well.